it's me again. Sorry I haven't done the second countries video. I'm not doing it today. It's going to be like so long and all. But yeah, here we go with the news and all. Yeah, starting off with for 20th of August 2018. Here we go with BBC News UK on Twitter. A woman who was stabbed to death with her mother was on phone to police as she was attacked. Drone footage shows blaze in Belfast Primark building. Co-founder of Children's Play Centre film youngsters undressing after swimming lesson, a court has heard. Assistant Chief Fire and Rescue Officer Michael Graham from Northern Ireland Fire Official gives his view on the structural integrity of Primark building in Belfast city centre. Solihull murders victims called police on night of attack. Well, now West Midlands Police. There are a number of calls from Miss Oda to police on Sunday evening, and we tried to physically locate her, but were unsuccessful. Contact was being made to arrange to see Miss Oda, and this was during this conversation that the situation quickly escalated, and the call handler immediately dispatched officers to the location of Northdown Road, where they arrived within minutes. A man who blasted out UB40 songs so loudly he made a neighbour's floor shake has had his sound system confiscated. Ex-Chief Rabbi condemns Jeremy Corbyn comments on British Zionists. Belfast Primark fire, dramatic pictures as historic building is gutted. University challenge questions to be gender neutral. Belfast will never be quite to be the same again. So sad. Belfast fire leaves Belfast Primark store at risk of imminent collapse, police says. Charity set up in memory of London Bridge terror victim Zara Zelenak. Agoraphobic bridesmaid and remote Scottish wedding. Bridesmaid spends 15 hours escaping a wedding. Jamie Vardy stepping aside from international football. Maps reveals Scotland's coastal litter problem. They get arrested, go to court to repeat. No, it's just an endless cycle and all that. Spice Girls singer Mel B entering rehab for PTSD. No amount of disguise or window dressing can cover this up. Phil McNulty has given his thoughts on what's going on at Old Trafford. Theresa May dances with school children during her South Africa visit. Solihull murders manhunt for suspect John Baz Taryn. TV doctors taking medicine to the small screen. Respect, man. Jose Mourinho was not happy with media after Man United's defeat. Restorement row now. Voluntary body urges Karen Bradley. What went wrong with payday lender Wonga? Knockfield scourges Scotland's coastal litter problem. Air pollution may harm cognitive intelligence, study says. Malcolm Turnbull, Australian ex-Prime Minister, to quit Parliament. There's a huge manhunt for suspect John Baz Taryn. Theresa May to pledge Africa investment boost after Brexit. Coca-Cola World Cup sales were boosted by Celtic. Children ready to flee violence at Greek refugee camp. Toyota to invest $500 million in Uber to build self-driving cars. John McCain angry politics over late senator's death. Galapagos Islands dispute, UK threatening Mauritius. Like that. Moving on to BBC World News. NAFTA, the clock is ticking for Canada in US trade negotiations. Protest as police woman who shot man teaches class on shooting. Russian massive military drills justified given aggressive and unfriendly attitudes towards country. Millions hit out at Louis CK's stand-up return. KSI and Logan boxing match shows how far YouTubers have come. Former Vatican diplomat who accused the Pope of covering up reports of clerical sex abuse has finally fled Italy in fear for his life, reports say. I can't actually see as there's like a timer bar at the top saying how far I'm along, but I should be on the 20-minute clip as there's a 20-minute limit on my camera when doing videos, so yeah. So I can't see my eyes to see whether I'm actually looking at the screen or not. Kevin Strootman has joined Marseille from Roma in a €25 million or £22.7 million deal. After a minute's quit on live radio, who's left in Emmanuel Macron's top team? Usain Bolt is finally set to make his football debut. Molly Tibet's death is the latest tragedy to highlight the issue female joggers face in the US. When Warren Buffett wasn't Warren Buffett, fake billionaire is following people on Twitter. They're living in absolute squalor. MSF worker Miriam Abel Bassett on a Greek refugee camp where children as young as 10 are said to be attempting suicide, and there is horrific violence. Not an ideal place if you're in a refugee camp, cannot, considering you just fled violence into more violence. But the video game gunman had a history of mental illness. Court records reveal. Louis CK has performed stand-up comedy for the first time since admitting to several instances of sexual misconduct. I thought she wasn't even alive. Always joyed a voice of abducted daughter. Russia plans to hold the biggest war games since the Cold War next month, with 300,000 military personnel involved. Arthur Franklin. Aretha Franklin fans get to say goodbye to their idol. The Ritchie family turn its official website into a digital memory board. Theresa May dances with school children during her South Africa visit. Man held after Paris attack on woman he allegedly harassed. French Minister Nicolas Hulot surprises President Emmanuel Macron with resignation on live radio. Thomasin Ogunubu was 12 when she created an app which helps lost children in Nigeria. Joan Conta, Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic all begin their US Open campaigns today. The Swiss Grace is looking to break yet another record. One Russian newspaper today claims Moscow is assembling an unprecedented naval force in the Mediterranean, 10 ships and more on the way, most with cruise missiles, reportedly to support an assault by the Syrian army on Idlib. No, correct me if I'm wrong. Myanmar Rohingya. My Facebook banned by Army Chief. Left behind. How Venezuela crisis is tearing families apart. The family splits by Venezuela's crisis. Student loan watchdog. US turned its back on students. Vanessa Campos, 5 charged with murdering Paris transgender prostitute. Germany migrants protesters face off in Chemnitz. Had all that. And yeah, that's the end of the video. 10 tweets about Breakoff's return at all too real. Yeah, I'm gonna say bye for now, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, au revoir for now.